First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
At the Ravens' 6-yard line.
Fitzpatrick again. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. He was trying to go back to Edelman, but now it's third and goal. Third and goal for Fitzpatrick toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the...
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Play action. It's Wilson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 43 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. First and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. But it's going to be second down. On second down, Laird. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. To throw, Fitzpatrick. They've got it third and 10 here to start things out. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Encroachment, defense.
So it was 4th and 5, but that penalty will be enough to give him a first.
And when they play it back and watch it on film, my guess is that they just rewind it, show it, rewind it, show it, rewind it, show it.
And then break the tape?
And the special teams coach never says a word, and then he breaks the tape.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. From the 35 on second down, Fitzpatrick. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 8. Throwing Fitzpatrick. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They start the drive with Cook.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Now Wilson on first down. He finds Hopkins complete. They had 2 straight first downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's letting this one go for... That's caught inside the 20. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler, DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as the Ravens push further out in front.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Thomas. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Wilson going deep here for Still. This is caught inside the 15. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now it's Wilson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Encroachment, defense.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A nice little juke. Oh, able to avoid him. Fights through, and now a crease. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. It's complete to Fuller. The 20, Will Fuller. Nobody there to stop him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller, 44 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.